morning. Got my coffee. It's another day. Yesterday was a hard day for me. Um, Most days are hard, I will say. Every day's hard. It's just hard. But I cried a lot yesterday. I didn't get a lot of work done. So now it's like 5:30. I've been up since 4. Went to bed at 11. So I guess I got 4 hours of sleep. Last night was up every hour, which is pretty typical. I would see the clock at 12. I see the clock at 1. I see the clock at 2, 3, 4. I'm finally like, okay, I'll just get up. So sitting down to work and put in a couple hours in the morning before my brain gets really in deep with sadness and memories and everything like that. So that's my new mornings consist of that, but I am really tired. It seems like, let's see, yesterday was Monday, Easter was Sunday. It's like my emotions have a delay. Maybe it's because I was so emotionally drained from Sunday that it didn't really sink in until yesterday on Monday. And it's just how it is. There's no rhyme or reason for anything, but I just keep pushing through, keep trying to, I don't know, find something, find a path, find a purpose, find a reason to be here. And it's very hard. It's very difficult to, I don't know. It's hard to put it into words because there are no words that can describe how I feel. And there's just no words. It's undescribable, I guess. But I still have work to do. I still have bills to pay. And it's just me now. So I have to always keep that in the back of my mind, which makes me a little more stressed as well, because there's nobody else to fall back on. It's just you. That's hard. The realization of that makes it very difficult sometimes to work and keep working. But I will keep pushing forward and drink my coffee and get my morning going and try to, I don't know, do something today. Try to make Sean proud. I think that's what I do every day. All right. So Zoom calls. I think we all live in Zoom land now. It's crazy. But just had my Zoom call for today, get on my work that I need to do. Now I have to work. Can't see that because it's super secret. But it's exciting. I'm honored to be on this project for many reasons, but the main reason is for Sean, because he got me here and I wouldn't be here without him. So he's still with me now with the project. He's still with me everywhere. I know that. So it helps me. Sometimes it gets me a little bit of a smile that I can bring to my face and thinking that, Sean's still with me, which I know that he is. So now I have to make another pot of coffee because I drank it all this morning and I get back to work. I'm so exhausted. That is the one thing that has just been, for me, has been so difficult, is the exhaustion. And it's really odd because I didn't really sleep that much when Sean was sick because I was always up with him. I mean, he let me sleep through the night. I didn't get up with him in the middle of the night, but still got up early to work and then worked all day, and everything just feels different. Everything just feels harder. So I'm still pushing through that, but I'm trying to get there. So let's make some coffee and let's do this. Another day. Deep breath. I just had to say this because it's very difficult. First of all, I don't know why afternoons for me just get worse and worse and worse. But part of this process for me is pushing myself into firsts that I'm not comfortable with and talking to some friends right now, planning to meet up with them. I haven't seen them in a long time. And they want to meet at Disney Springs, which is fantastic. It's a great location to meet. But you start thinking about walking by yourself and being by yourself and meeting by yourself, and it's very difficult. It's very, very hard. And then it just shuts me down. So then I just sort of spiral down a black hole of everything. And it's so difficult to come back from that. It's so hard to refocus. It's very difficult. Okay, so my day today went from okay to good to bad to really bad, and then now it's good again. That's just pretty much my days every day. But I just got finished doing the first edit on our Vegas vlog number 1, day 1. And it's just so amazing to get to hear Sean's voice and put this together. Just experience that amazing trip that we had. I cannot wait to get it out and released. So I have the rough cut finished. I'll have to still go put music and do some fine tuning of the edit and stuff like that to make it more enjoyable to watch. It's difficult because this was Sean's role, Sean's stories. He used to say that these were his love letters to me. So now I'm giving back my love letters to him. And that's what I'm doing with these videos and just kind of documenting this process because it's what we do. I don't know. It's what we do. So this has been a good ending to my day. I feel much better. I feel like I just got a piece of Sean, wrapped around me right now, and I'm just on cloud 9. So yeah, pretty happy about that. So I think I'm going to call it a night. It's like 8. I usually go to bed before the sun goes down because I don't like to be out in the living room by myself at night. So I'm always in bed. But tonight the sun's down and I was editing and it was very nice and it was pleasant. And I really like that. So maybe that's what I'll be doing at night instead of going to bed, to get some edits in if I can. Some nights I break down and I cry most of the night. But tonight I cried during the afternoon and now I'm okay. But yeah, so I guess I'm going to bed and I'm happy. Hopefully I sleep good. That's been a huge issue for me. I sleep about maybe in 2-hour chunks. I'm really tired, really exhausted. This is probably the most exhausted I've ever been. My eyes are black, like just absolute black. So yeah, I just hopefully I can sleep and wake up feeling refreshed. That hasn't happened in 4 weeks. But I always hope. So off to bed. Here we go. Good morning, everyone. It's going to be a good day today. I can feel it. It's going to be a good day. I don't have a lot of those. Well, I haven't had a lot of those, so I take the ones that I can get. I slept really well last night, like really good. I feel semi-rested. I still feel exhausted, but it was a good night. I'm diving in. So at night, the last 4 weeks, I guess I should back up. Last 4 weeks, I haven't been able to sleep very well. And I haven't been able to sit out in our living room after dark. I just don't want to be by myself. So I would go to bed at like between 6 and 6:30. And I think that was messing with my sleep schedule because I was kind of laying there half tired, half not tired. So anyway, this week I have made it a sort of a goal for me to sit out and watch TV at least until like 8:39 if I can stay up. So that's what I've been doing the last 3 nights. This is night 4. So last night I've been diving into the Avengers, the Marvel universe, because I haven't been able to watch anything that Sean and I would watch together. And we never watched the Marvel stuff. We watched Guardians of the Galaxy. We really liked those movies, but everything else we didn't get a chance to see. So I figured, why not dive into this world that, everyone talks about, everybody raves about. So, I've never watched it with Sean, so I have no ties to it with memories or anything. So that's what I've been doing. And it was really good. I got to number 3. So tonight, if I'm up to it, I will go to the last one. I already know all the spoilers, but I'm okay. I'm okay with it. But yeah, I'm just, I'm happy that I got some sleep and today's going to be a good day. And last night before I had my movie night, I was able to finish this. This is the edit for our Vegas number 1. I'm happy about that. It's so good. Like, it makes me smile. And when I first started doing it, it made me cry. Like, I was crying a lot and I couldn't get through it. But now it's really good. I can't wait to share it with you. It's coming. I have to finish up just a little bit of like color correction and audio correction and all that stuff just to balance everything out. But then it's yours and you can have it. So that is today's plan. I have more work for my project that I'm working on, and then get that fixed tonight or this afternoon. After I'm finished with this project, I'll do this project, and then I will have movie night. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, it's going to be a good day today. I like good days. Here we go. Let's do it. Well, I made it to Friday. I think it's Friday. I hope it's Friday. It was a good week, hard week, mixed week, I guess, maybe, all that stuff. But I am working on my projects. I did finish the edit last night, put it up for VIPs, and I'm really excited to share that today. I'm excited to get on to number 2 because they only get better from here. So that's editing that was very hard at the beginning. Like, I couldn't get through a second of it without crying. And then, I don't know, I guess Sean is here, and I know he's here, and he held my hand through the whole thing, and I hope he made him proud. I wanted to make him proud, so I can't wait to do number 2. It's coming. But yeah, so today is just another day, more work, and just trying to get through it. I don't say I try to get through the day without crying, because I know crying is healing and it helps me process my thoughts and feelings and loneliness and sadness and everything else in between. So I just try to get through it. When I go to bed, I try to be in a semi-happy place. It's hard to say. My happy is different now. It's not the same. I don't want to cry. It isn't the same happy as before. Maybe it's more contentment. I don't know. I haven't felt. It's not the same kind of happy that I had with Sean. And I don't expect it to ever be that way again. So I try to go to bed with contentment. And so I can sleep because my body needs to rest. I'm really tired still. I just need to get more sleep, and that's my goal. So by going to bed content and not in a sad place, I feel like I sleep a little bit better. And that could just be me in my head, but I'm hoping that's where I am right now. So yeah, today will be hopefully a good day. Oh yeah, so we also last night had a meeting with the team that's working on Sean's memorial. I am forever grateful for every single one of you. Like, you have no idea. I love you all. You all know I love you all. But if you don't, I'm telling you now. Sean loves you all. And this event is going to be something spectacular. And I'm an honor to be just on the train. Like, I'm not running the train. I'm just a passenger. I'm just beyond thrilled to see this come to fruition and come to be. Sean would be smiling ear to ear with everything. It will be May 22nd. We haven't announced that yet, but I'm announcing it now, which is Sean's birthday week. We're having it at a local theater here. So it's an independent theater, but it will be live streamed because we do have COVID restrictions. So there's a limit on how many people can come. I would want the whole world to be there if it was possible, but with COVID, it's not possible. I'm just thankful that we can have some people come to celebrate Sean. Plus, we're going to live stream it, which is wonderful. So yeah, more details of that will be coming soon. But we had a great meeting last night, and lots of stuff to work on and to do. But it's exciting, and I hope we make Sean proud. I know he's smiling ear to ear, so that's a good thing. But other than that, I'm going to get off here, work a little more, and enjoy my coffee, and um, get on with the day, I guess. Well, it's another day. Yesterday was like really, really hard. Releasing that video, the first Vegas video, just ripped open my soul. Like, I can't explain it. I can't explain any of the stuff that happens. I can't explain any of it, but today's a new day, and I have another first today. We had some friends who moved here, I think like maybe a week after Sean passed. We haven't seen them forever, and they invited me to come down to Disney Springs for coffee. So I'm taking a big deep breath and heading down there. I've gotten ready this morning, put some makeup on, which I haven't done in a long time. Well, I guess maybe a week. That seems like a long time to me. Weeks are forever for me. But I am going to Disney Springs, so deep breath, and it's a first, baby steps, as my sister and I say. So I am hoping I can just keep it all together. I don't want to be a crying mess. I tried putting mascara on today. Like, I can't be a crying mess. And no, it's not waterproof because I don't really like waterproof mascara. But I did put it on. So hopefully I'm okay. And it looks beautiful outside today. And I'm really happy to see them and excited to see them. So here we go. Braving this adventure. To say that I have anxiety is that'd be putting it mildly. I'm like shaking inside and I'm sweating a little because I have so much anxiety. It's a first. So it's a bunch of firsts. So here we go. First. Okay, so I'm also leaving early because I want to be able to get to Disney Springs a little early so I can take my time, relax, take a bunch of deep breaths, maybe sit down, sort of regroup. So I try to plan, if I know it's going to be an emotional event, whatever it would be, I try to plan some kind of way for me to get my bearings back and then keep going on, because it is really stressful. And walking, it's just going to be walking from, once I meet them, it'll be fine, but walking from the parking lot or the parking garage to the coffee place by myself through a place that Sean and I used to go very often, it will be very difficult. So I'm just going to be like, okay, so here we go. Disney Springs, a little early. Yeah. Wish me luck. I can do it. I think I can do it. Okay, remember how I said I was going to get here early? Well, I got here early, but the parking garages are not open. So here I am sitting in the gas station. I did have to get gas, so that actually worked out. But I'm sitting here 20 minutes early in the gas station parking lot. So I'm hoping that I won't be stressed out when I get to the coffee shop. I tried. I did try. Now I wait. See, I was actually here early. I really was. That's all right. My anxiety will just continue to grow. Okay, I am back from Disney Springs, and it was a good trip. I had super anxiety, as you know, before I left, walking into Disney Springs by myself and doing everything from the temperature checks to walking to the actual coffee shop. I was just really nervous about. But it turned out that I got lucky, or maybe it was Sean in divine intervention, that the parking garages did not open until 9. I got there at about 8:45. And my friends that I was meeting also could not park because they were not open. So we met at the gas station, which is right across the street. And I got to see them and say hi. And then we all walked in together. So I didn't have to go in by myself. So that Band-Aid stays intact. It's not ripped off yet. But that was so helpful for that. And then we went to Everglades Donuts, which is really, really good. I got the plain glazed donut. I'm not super adventurous yet, but it was really tasty and the coffee was great. And it was so wonderful hanging out with friends that we haven't seen in a long time. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and spending your morning with me and hanging out. And then we went to the Disney store, and I did have a slight issue in the Disney store. Okay, so I'm outside. I was doing really, really well with a coffee and donut. We went into the World of Disney store, and they were playing World of Color music. And Sean and I have seen that show at Disneyland so many times that I just lost it. Had to leave. like hyperventilating, just trying to sort of regain composure. And yeah, so taking deep breaths and sitting outside. Like, you just never know when these are going to hit. You never know when, yeah. So anyway, I guess that's all. It's almost like one of those movie times where like it goes and you're like in that moment. I was there in that moment, standing by the Mickey wheel, watching the Mickey wheel, watching World of Color. And it's hard to put that into words, what it feels like when you're sucked out of your reality that you're currently in, and you're now in this reality where Sean was, and he's no longer there. So that was hard. I had to leave. I was going to buy a little hand sanitizer thing. I couldn't even buy it because I was like, I can't stand in line. I have to leave now. And then I was outside. I was hyperventilating a little bit, but I took some deep breaths and centered myself, and then I was okay. But it's just little things like that you just don't realize are going to get you, and they just do. But now I'm home, and there's a kitty back there. That's Paj. And so I'm going to sit here and sort of, just sort of decompress. It's a lot. It takes a lot out of me to go, actually, just to get ready takes a lot out of me. And then to actually go to a place where Sean and I used to go frequently. It's very difficult, but I did it. And so I did rip that Band-Aid off, and I didn't have any big, besides the Disney store, but baby steps, one step at a time. Now I'm going to sit down and sort of go, okay, I did it, and sort of regroup everything. Yeah. All right. So this will be the end of my week because I'm probably going to go to bed. I'm really exhausted. Today was mentally draining, but every Saturday at 5:08, which is officially the time that Sean passed on March 6th, I say a prayer for him. I tell him about the week that I've had, and I create a paper crane to symbolize a week that I got through. The paper crane symbolizes strength, courage. So for me, it's a visual reminder on the shelf to say I did another week. I was able to get through and survive a week, another one. So it's just a way for me to keep myself sort of encouraged through the bad times, because there are a lot of bad times, and keep pushing forward. That's all I can do. Also on the paper crane, I write the week number. So I just wrote week 5 because this is week 5, and I write the date and a special little message from myself to Sean, like what I did this week. It's short, it's sweet, and it's just my way of staying connected to him. I don't ever want to lose that connection. I don't think that I ever could, but I just want to make sure I never lose it. So that's what I do every week. Right now it is like coming on 5:30. I am going to go lay in bed, probably watch some TikToks, maybe our YouTube Vegas 1 video. But yeah, it's been a up and down week. It always is up and down weeks. But this is the first week of the daily vlogs. And Sean wanted me to do these. I just want to lay in bed. I don't want to do anything else. I just want to lay in bed. But Sean wanted me to continue this story, continue on with this journey. We were recording the good, the bad, the ugly of cancer, of the cancer journey and of his cancer journey and our cancer journey. And this is the continuation of that. The cancer journey doesn't end. It still goes on. There are people left. So I'm left, and this is to keep that going, I don't know. This was Sean's wish to keep the channel going, to keep the videos going. So I'm honoring his wish and trying to make him proud and give you a little glimpse of what it's like on this side of the journey. So with that, I am going to say good night. I love you all. You bring me so much joy and inspiration and encouragement. I cannot thank you enough for all your messages. I don't get to respond to them all, but I read them all, and I love you all. Another week together. Here's to another week next week, that we can get through it and be good to go. Yeah, we can do this. So thank you very much for all your support and love. I'm going to go to bed. I love you all. I'm going to say goodnight. I will see you next week. Bye.